What is up, guys? We have a first place deck file here at the Anaheim Convention Center. They did a regionals here, and here is a player who took a very interesting list of QuickDraw. Representing Las Vegas, I believe?
Yep, Las Vegas.
The People's Card Show. And he came all the way from Vegas, and he decided to play into the pod, winning the Lad Mat.
Yep, LADD.
Cool. LADD. Why QuickDraw, and are you afraid that you might play against like all the meta decks in this tournament?
So QuickDraw has been my Edison deck, my only Edison deck. I am known to only play QuickDraw in Vegas. It's just my favorite deck. I just like it's very combo.
Yeah.
I like having fun with it. It's very sometimes luck sacky because of the Raikos or the mills, but other than that, I've been having so much fun playing this deck. That's my deck.
Yeah, I mean Jeff Jones was the one that originally made this deck, and or maybe somebody else. I don't know if he copied off of somebody, but this deck fell off a lot. I don't know if you've been following, but it fell off hard.
It did fall off hard.
Yeah.
And I've been telling my friend Johnny. I've been telling like, dude, I'm the next Jeff Jones. I'm gonna win a big event. Like I've been practicing.
All right, cool. Well, let's see what the spicy text you got for today.
All right, for sure. So right now it's gonna be the standard 2 QuickDraw. 2 Dandy. I really don't like this at 3. At 2 it's pretty solid. I like that. Next one is just a triple debris. I really like triple debris. It facilitates so many plays. You mill consistently. It sucks when you mill your pot of avarices, but having a 3rd debris, it helps so much. You just go into Ancient Fairy, you block with the 2 tokens with the defense, and it stalls you for a turn or 2, and sometimes this deck just needs that extra turn.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people agree that debris is a 3, should be a 3 in this format.
Yeah, one of my spicy techs is Beast King Barbros.
Okay, so tell me about this overall. What did you take out for this?
So Beast King Barbros, I took this off over I was hamster, this is like the hamster slot because you're playing Raiko. I mainly play this because of deck devastation virus.
Got it.
Because when they deck dev you, the deck you like auto lose unless like you have some way of recycling with like pot of avarice. But with Beast King Barbros, it has that 1900, and again, one of the reasons why I like playing this card, it's because sometimes you just need just one turn. You just need that one turn. You need that extra turn just to stall. You normally saw in Beast King Barbros 1900. Almost nothing in Edison gets over this. Shara, they need a collude. They need to waste a collude on this. You could normal summon this, bait out back row. They'll nerf force this. They'll deep prison this. This card is so good. I didn't resolve it today, but there's been a few times where I had my field loaded, and they had monsters loaded, and you just tribute 3, and you just blow up their field. It's just an extra black rose. This card has proved so good. This is like, for me, it's like a mainstay in QuickDraw. You need to be playing this.
All right, guys. You heard folks. Heard it here, folks. At first.
Yep. And this I actually picked this up from as an OCG. It was an OCG tech back in the day.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's the idea where I got that from. Next, I do play triple Caius.
Caius is great. Yeah.
I was originally playing 2 and 1 Light and Darkness Dragon, but sometimes Light and Darkness Dragon it sucked when you have it in your hand and you want to resolve multiple cards. So I just went back to playing triple Caius. I do play triple Raiko. That's pretty standard in this list. I do play 2 Lone Fires with Titanio. Titanio won me pretty much the Dragon game today. Titanio is so good. Just when you have those extra tokens, a lot of decks they auto lose when this card comes out because it's just such a good card. You do have to play it, but I do have that effect with Titanio. With every other QuickDraw player, she is very loyal to you. You will always draw her.
Always draw her,
no matter what.
No matter what rarity too.
No matter what rarity too. My whole deck's common. Yeah. So next, one of Sangan, Card Trooper, and Necro Garna.
Okay.
I picked this card up. I did try Morphine Jar, and for me, a Morphine Jar absolutely sucked. I couldn't play Morphine Jar. So I added Necro Garna back. This is really good because, like, again, once a thing about this deck, like I said, you just need that one extra turn. Sometimes you just need that one extra token on the field, and Necro Garna helps so much.
Yeah.
So
to be able to tribute for Caius.
Exactly. Yeah. So, or it also helps when you want to push for like Beast King when you bring it out for 3K.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need that extra damage.
Got it.
I play 1 Foolish, 1 MST. I do play 1 Charge the Light Brigade, 1 Heavy, 1 Brain, and then triple Pot of Avarice.
Yep.
So this is like my pretty much standard in the deck. I originally was playing 2, and for this event I added the 3rd one, and it helps so much. Against the dragon player, I resolved all 3.
Oh, all in the same game. Okay.
Yeah, in the first game, I milled all 3. I milled all 3, and it sucked, and I lost that game.
Yeah.
And game 2, the one I won, I used all 3. That was amazing.
Black Rose is amazing recycling that. And
yeah, so my second tech of the deck is Giant Trunade.
Okay.
So Giant Trunade is really good, as we'll go more into the traps, but it really helps because sometimes you really want to push hard. Black Wings, Dragon deck, they're very aggressive, and sometimes you just need to push. And the deck needs to be aggressive, and you just need to push for damage. You know, get rid of that back row just for that turn. This wins games. But the reason why I play this for my other spicy techs, and we'll go into the traps.
There's
I do
more,
play,
huh?
yeah, I play Phoenix Chain.
Oh, here we go.
And 2 Limit Reverse. So this is legitimately an awesome combo. This came up so much today, especially this. People don't see this coming. This is an extra call of the hunter for the deck.
Yeah.
Because this brings out anything, and it doesn't negate their effect.
Anything with 1,000 or less attack.
Anything 1,000, that's Quick Draw, that's the Brisk, that's Card Trooper, that's Dandelion, that's Lone Fire.
Yeah.
You know, your Raiko's milling so much, so you can set Raiko in this, and you can mill like Lone Fire, and you go this, bring it back, and then there, you have Titanium like free.
True.
And then Phoenix Chain is really good. I think this is a Tengu and more like a hat
format.
Yeah, hat tech. But this is actually very underrated in Edison, because a lot of the time the decks need to resolve their effects. This is just my advanced player logic that I just want to be negating effects all the time.
Yeah.
And then Giant Trunade helps because when you activate Phoenix Chain, if they don't destroy the monster, if they tribute, if they do anything also with Limit Rivers, they stay up on the field. So you go Giant Trunade, and then you put these back in your hand, and you can combo off again. Can't tell you how many times like Giant Trunade to this. Yeah, the Trunade value is so good. Like
nice.
that, they put up so much work today.
Okay. All right.
As for the rest of my traps, I do play Call, Solemn, play Double Bottomless, Mirror Force, and Torrential.
Okay. No Starlight Road.
Yeah, no, I do not play Starlight Road.
Yeah. 40 cards?
The 40 cards. 40
Sweet.
cards
Gotta
even.
love to see it.
Yep. So then we'll go into my extra deck. We are playing Chimera Tech, the Homie Drill Warrior at 2. I play a 2 Turbo Warrior. I didn't get to use him today, but he is so good against frogs. He is awesome. This is pretty much the MVP of the day. Drill Warrior is always in every quick draw player. Nitro Warrior and Junk Archer. I was playing Road Warrior, but I took him out because I wasn't really using them, and I had to make a slot for my last card in the extra deck. Then we have 1 Iron Chain. Oh, my math fell. Then we have a Black Rose. We got double Ancient Fairy. This is so good because you're playing triple Debris, and that defense into 2 tokens and that
So
3K, yeah,
over.
that big booty is so good. With Ancient Fairy is so good. And then we got double Stardust, Red Dragon, and Trident Dragon.
There you go.
Now, this card works hand in hand with Limit Reverse because you could go. It's so amazing that when you go into Iron Chain Debris, into Raikou, into Iron Chain, you Limit Reverse Debris Dragon, and you make this. Limit Reverse stays face up on the field, so then that just pops, and you already have this game. Like they don't see this coming.
Or 9,000 damage.
Yeah, exactly. I resolved this in my first game. This is clutch. It just came so clutch.
All right. Continuous trap cards for the win, huh?
Yeah, that Giant Trunade, all of that was just so good today.
Yeah.
Then we're playing obviously my tokens. And the side deck, I do play 2 Cyber Dragon, 2 DD Crow, 2 Lightning Vortex. A lot of people question me why I play this at 2. The deck mills, you want to see 1, especially against aggro decks. You need to be playing this. I do play 2 My Bodies, just because in Vegas there's been a lot of Rise of Lightsworn. I figured that would be the same here today, and sometimes Phoenix Chain isn't enough to stop JD. So this I played this in the side, but I didn't use this today. I do play 2 Trap Stun. I know a lot of quick draw decks, they play it in the main, but I sided it out for Limit Reverse. I just felt Limit Reverse was a better option. I do also play 2 Compulse. This was really good today in the side. Siding it in, going, they go first, and you go set Raikou, set this, proceed, and they draw, you Compulse. They just lost their normal summon. That's so good. And then I do play triple Pulling the Rug. This is mainly for the frogs or for the hero matchup.
Summon Diva and activate effect.
Yep, exactly.
Are you having a sideboard pattern for the deck devastation virus? Are you deciding in bigger monsters, or are you kind of like, if it happens, it happens, or I know you have traps done. I see the traps.
Yeah, so when it comes to deck devastation virus, I usually slide out some of the smaller stuff. I slide out like Sangan. I know it's crazy. I slide out Sangan, one Debris. I put in the Cyber Dragons. So now you have 2 Cyber Dragons. Now you have 2 Beast King that can, you know, reiterate all that. And the great part was that they'll deck dev you. That's fine. You just let me reverse it back.
Right.
You know, so it just comes back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much my deck list.
Do you remember your matchups throughout the 3 pods or the 3 rounds of pods?
Yeah, so my last round was against Dragon. That was insane. It was such a crazy matchup.
Yeah, I got to game 3.
Yeah, it went to game 3. All my games went to game 3 today. All the players I played against were really good today. It was really, really good. It was just that pot of virus came in so clutch in that game. Second game was against Machina. That game was crazy. I had my Cyber Giant. Quick big misplay where I knew he was gonna contact. I was just like, I don't know. I had to do it. But he had my Cyber Giant on the field.
Yeah.
I had my Cyber Giant on the field. And he contact and he brought out his Machina. And my next turn I drew Cyber Giant. And that won me the game. That was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the first game was against a Frog.
Hero Frogs or just regular frogs?
It was against Hero Frog.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So, but he bricked both games.
Oh, he bricked with Hero Frogs.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
That's
It was crazy. Yeah. And honestly, I also bricked the first game too, but that DD Krill on Hero Frog just came so clutch.
So you beat Hero Frogs, Machinas, which are pretty top tier decks, I would say. Only Dragons is the only thing probably questionable whether it's a top tier deck. But yeah, you're able to win it with quick draw, and I'm kind of proud that this deck was able to do it. So yeah, hopefully there's going to be some innovation in the future for quick draw.
Yeah, definitely. One last thing, I want to shout out our big community in Las Vegas for Edison. Guys, I won the first pod here, Edison number 1.
Yeah.
I know all those guys are great. We have this great community out there where we weren't having Edison at all, and now we're having Edison on.
How many people show up to your event?
Usually for Edison we have from like 16 to 20 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Las Vegas popping off.
Yeah, it is popping off. You know, they're really good players. We've been coming a long way. Big shout out to the People's Card Shop in Las Vegas. You know, right. That's my locals out there. Just big shout out to Brian and everything that he does for the community, especially for Edison, having single card tournaments.
Yeah.
You guys are ever in Vegas? If it's the first Friday or last Friday, we do play for single cards. So. Just come on by. You know, it's Las Vegas. Go and party and also play some.
And then play some Edison. Yeah.
That works.
Okay. Well, thank you for your deck profile, and I'll see you more in the future, I hope.
Yeah, you will, amigo.